You can see that in this image, there's too much red. To neutralize it, we'll bring the image into PixMaster. Now you can see the image has opened in PixMaster. Here, we'll simply press the Neutralizer button. Since the issue is with the red color, we'll neutralize the red. Then, we'll bring the result back into Photoshop. You can see the result has appeared on a new layer. Notice one thing. The lips are pink. The shirt is still white after neutralization. Generally, for these types of images, people either use a photo filter or create an average layer, invert it, and apply a blending mode. Let's quickly see both methods, the kind of output they give and the problems they cause, and how our neutralizer solves them. First, let's go to the photo filter option. Red's opposite is cyan, so we'll select cyan here. Now see what the problem is. The lip was pink, but here it's showing a skin tone. And the white areas, like the shirt, start showing too much cyan. You can see where the highlights are. Too much cyan is entering those areas. Let's press OK here. Now, let's check the average method. We quickly apply average, invert it, and change the blending mode. I'm switching modes one by one. You can see the outputs. None of the blending modes give a good result. You can clearly see none of them maintain a natural look. This is after applying Photoshop filters. And this is after applying our neutralizer. Notice how the white areas stay white and the lips retain a natural color. Here's Photoshop result, here's PixMaster result, and here's the original image. Let's move to another image. In this one, the skin has too much orange. Again, most people use a photo filter for this. Let's create a layer first. Go to Photo Filter and apply Cooling Filter 82, which is commonly used. We'll set it around 37 or 39. It looks a little better, so we'll press OK. Now, we'll bring the original image into PixMaster. Here, we'll click on the orange button. Bring the output back into Photoshop. Now observe carefully. This is the original image. This is the PixMaster result, and this is the Photoshop filter result. Let's zoom in. In the Photoshop output, cyan or blue has entered into the highlights. Here's the original image. In PixMaster's result, highlights still remain white, but in the Photoshop filter output, the highlights have turned bluish. You can clearly see on the newspaper. Originally, it was orangish, and after neutralizing the orange in PixMaster, it remains white. But after using the photo filter, cyan or blue has entered the highlight areas. You can see an increase in cyan or bluish tones in all the highlighted areas, such as the newspaper, bed, or photo frame. Here's the original image, PixMaster result, and this is the Photoshop filter result. So again, you can see, using neutralizer gives a much more natural result. Whenever you need to neutralize any color, our neutralizer is a much better option. You can also see when we clicked on orange, it neutralized 100% of the orange. Let's undo it. Now notice the shortcut panel. You have buttons for cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and orange. These are all neutralizer options with different strengths. For example, clicking the first orange button applies only 10%. So if this button is 100%, the first orange button in the shortcut panel is set to 10%. If you want to remove color slightly, you don't need to apply 100%. You can apply a lighter correction. Here you can see we applied 50% or 80% if needed. If you feel the effect is too strong, you can go to Edit Fade and reduce the opacity. You can adjust it until you're happy with the result and then press OK. Similarly, you have 10%, 20% and 30% neutralization options for red as well. Let's undo. And you can also see the before and after comparisons clearly.